Most people think chat inside Zoom only exists while you're in a meeting. Like you send a message, the meeting ends, and that's it, right? But what if I told you that Zoom chat is actually still working before, after, and in between every meeting you run? And once you understand why it doesn't end, you're going to start using Zoom in a completely different way. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through Zoom chat, almost like we're unboxing it together so you can see what's really inside and how to actually use it beyond the meeting intro. Hi, I'm Betsy, and I've been on Zoom every day for years, so you don't have to figure out how to grow business performance using Zoom all on your own. What you're about to learn changes everything, because once you see it, you realize Zoom is no longer just a video conferencing tool. It's how your business stays connected all day long. Let's get started. So from inside a live Zoom meeting, this is the version of Zoom chat that most of you already know. Across the bottom in your Zoom toolbar, the chat icon right there is available to you whether you're the host, you're the co-host, or a participant. And when you click there, it opens up the chat in the sidebar. Now, this is the in-meeting chat, in-meeting for live conversation. And if you're new to this and you want more instruction on how to use the chat inside a live meeting on Zoom, we'll put a link in the description to our beginner's guide on how to use Zoom, specifically the chat section. So that will give you the instructions you need to use the in-meeting chat. But you see, this is only one version of the Zoom chat. It's not the full experience. So follow me. So the full experience starts here inside the Zoom app. This is the application that is installed on your computer, whether you have a Windows computer or a Mac. This app is located inside your applications folder, or you should look across the bottom of your computer to find the Zoom icon. And that is the Zoom app. So make sure you notice that we're not on the web. This is not your Zoom account at zoom.com. This is the Zoom app. And if you need to install this on your computer, I highly recommend it. Go to the Zoom website, to the download center, and you'll be able to install it for free. And we'll put that link in the description below so you can follow along. As you can see on the left sidebar here, where you see chat, I'm going to go ahead and click that. That's how you navigate to the chat section. Now, you might be seeing on my screen here something different than what's on yours, because at this point, I've already connected with contacts inside my Zoom chat. And that's going to be something that you're going to want to do as soon as possible to explore this fantastic opportunity to have direct chat messages using your Zoom account and stay in contact in between your live meetings. To send a new chat message, you start by clicking that plus sign inside the blue circle. And when you click there, you see a menu where you get to choose what you want to create that's new, like a new message. That would be the chat message that we're about to do. But there are some other things you can do inside here. You can create a channel. That would be a way of communicating with a group of people regularly. Let's say that you have a department meeting once a month and there is status that happens in between those Zoom meetings. Well, you can create the channel with all of those people, and then in between the Zoom meetings, you put the information inside the channel and people are kept up to speed on what to do. And then when it's time to meet during the live Zoom meeting, then everyone has been kept up to speed on what will be covered. You can also create a new folder, and that's going to help you once you get to using the Zoom chat and you have information that goes across maybe a few months, several months, or even up to a year. By that point, you might want to organize it into folders. That's going to give you an organization system. This next option is called shared spaces. And when you create a shared space inside your Zoom chat, it extends the power of this feature incredibly. This is so that you can organize for your organization, your departments. Maybe you have a longer project with many members involved, and you want to have a set of channels for communication just for that project. and separate from your channels that are maybe for your entire organization or for all of your products and services. So a shared space will bring those members together who are just on that project or in that community. And then inside there, you can have your own channels. It's amazing. And we have a video coming to you soon about that. So stay tuned. Now, this next option is for inviting a new contact or adding a new contact. So if we're talking about all these things that are new, a new message, a new channel, a new folder, or a new shared space, those are ways of communicating with someone else. And that person or people need to be contacts here inside your Zoom account. And the Zoom app will keep track of all of your Zoom contacts. So then this next section is learning how to send them a request. And you can do it a number of ways, depending on whether you have the app just on your computer or you also have it on your mobile device. So for example, when you click here, this is my desktop app. I'm working from my Mac computer right now. And if you're on your Windows computer, it will look very similar. When you click here, the send contact request box opens up. And all you have to do is add a contact to start chatting. Well, the thing is, if you're brand new to this, where do you begin? And you begin with their email address. And I'm going to highly recommend that you contact your distribution of people. Maybe you have project members or people in your organization or clubs or communities that you want to start communicating with in between the live Zoom meetings. And when you type their email address in here, they will get a request from you in their email. You can also, in this window, you can go over to where your email list is, copy the one email address and paste it in here. And then there is a spot to leave a message. And this message will be part of the email request that they get in their email inbox. And it will have a link that they click to connect with you. Now, I realize that this is one email at a time. And so you're thinking, well, what happens if I have a list of people, maybe 50 people to send requests to? Then I might suggest here that instead of doing this one email at a time for 50 people, that you use your direct chat link. And I'm going to show you where that is next. And to send the message, just click send. When you have connected with someone as a contact, you will be able to start a chat with them. So like in this instance, where you click on the blue button to start the chat and the person you were inviting is already in your system, you can click there and it brings you to the chat screen. So as promised, if you are looking to send multiple requests to people and you don't want to have to type in that email address one at a time, then the other way to do it is to send the list of people, like create one email to all those people. And in the body of your email, say, hey, everyone, we've got this new thing going. Have you heard? Zoom chat is here and we can chat in between our live meetings. But in order to make this work for our organization or our project, I need you to connect with me through my direct chat link. And then you're going to put the link. And here's where your link is located. So in the Zoom app, click on your profile picture in the upper right corner and come down to where it says profile. And then in the submenu that opens up, you'll see it right there. Copy my direct chat link. Give that one click and it is copied to your clipboard. Side note, the clipboard on your Mac computer or Windows computer is that invisible area where things go when you copy them. You never see it, but then it's waiting. Your computer's waiting for you right now to go over and create that email and then paste it. And that link will appear. And from your mobile inside the Zoom app, you're going to tap on your profile picture in the upper corner. You'll see in the mobile app here, your profile picture is in the upper left corner. And then this screen opens up and your direct chat link is located under my profile. Go ahead and tap there. And you'll see there right in the middle is the option for copy my direct chat link. And it just takes one tap and you can see it says that the link is copied to the clipboard. And then all you do is start an email on your phone and paste that in, and you're ready to go. Now, here is one cool trick, okay? Only for mobile. This is the Zoom app on your mobile. When you go back a page, in the upper right corner, there is a QR code icon. When you tap there, this gives you the option to either share your contact card or scan a QR code. And what does that mean? Well, imagine this. You're on a Zoom with people and you are announcing this new feature. And you're like, I want to show everybody a way to connect with me. Now, the first option is to share your contact card. Now, hear me out. This is so that, let's say, for instance, you are in a Zoom meeting and you want to show people a way to connect with you and start using the Zoom chat with you. And instead of sending an email to everybody, well, they're right there with you in the live Zoom meeting. And so if you were to share this QR code with everybody and they scan that with their phone, they're not even in the room with you, and they scan that, they're going to get a prompt to enter their Zoom app on their phone and connect with you. And then they become your contact. I'll show you in the next section how to look and see which requests are pending and which ones have been accepted. You also have some options at the bottom to share it. You can share this. And you can share this via a text because this is on your mobile device. You can just copy the invite and paste that into your own email if you want. You can send it directly through your email app, or you can even just save this image to your photo gallery on your phone and use it maybe in social media and put it there. Lots of choices. You can even, for those of you out there who are speaking in person and doing presentations in person, when I'm in person in a big conference room, I can use this QR code. So I save the image and I put that into my slide deck, my presentation, and then I can put this right up on the presentation inside the room, in the conference room. And then I can say, hey, after this event, let's all connect on Zoom chat, and they can scan and off we go. So that's a great alternative to sharing your direct chat link and just have people connecting with you immediately. Finally, the scan button is a way for you when you're in person with other people that you can scan someone else's code. So you could say that to them too. You could say, guide them to this point, say, open up your Zoom app on your phone. This is great when you are standing one-on-one at a networking event, let's say, and ask them to open up their device, go to their profile, as I indicated to you so far in the video, bring them to this point and have them wait there. And then you open up your phone and tap scan. And so I'm doing that now. And you can see my phone is opening up, and that's my camera right there. But you point that at that QR code and it's going to scan it. After the person scans it, they will be prompted to add you as a contact. So it's a way of connecting right there without exchanging the direct chat link. To check the status of contact requests, you're going to go here. Notice on the left sidebar, I'm on contacts. And then on the submenu right in here, I am on contact requests. So once you go there, and take note, I'm on the desktop app. So when you are checking contact requests from the Zoom app on your computer, it will look like this. And then on the far right side of the screen, you can see some of the requests that are still out there, and the status is different for each one. But for most of them, my contacts are external contacts. And what that means is that they are people who I communicate with who are not on my Zoom account. I have one Zoom account that I pay for, and I'm the only user. And anybody that I do work with or collaborate with, or my colleagues, or even my team, they are on their own Zoom accounts. That's how I do business. If you have a Zoom account where you have multiple user licenses under one account, then those users are internal. And anytime you hear Zoom talk about users, that's what they're referring to. And it comes up every now and then when you are scheduling meetings or when you're reading the limitations to certain features, and Zoom refers to the user. They're not the person who's attending your Zoom. It's the person who's on your Zoom account. That's internal versus external. And it's important to know because inside the chat here, you're going to give permissions to allow external users to chat with you. And for most of you, out there that I know you meet with me inside. We have coaching calls together and you're inside my collective. And if you're not, definitely come see me there because these are the things that we work out, these strategies. And if you want to join our tech collective or even check it out as a free trial, we'll put a link to that in the description below. Then you'll notice below each contact request, there is either a cancel button or a start chat button. And so the people who have accepted the request, I can just start chatting with that blue button. But the people that I'm still waiting to hear back, and that's pending, that's where it says cancel. And so you might have somebody that didn't know to come in here and accept your request, or they didn't know to look in the email and accept the request. So you can give them a little nudge. And when they do, you'll be able to start the chat as you see for the others. Creating a chat with someone gives you plenty of features. You can chat with plain text, you can add images, you can add your voice, and you can even add a video message. Watch this. Starting on the new chat screen, the area that you see that's mostly white here, in here, this whole empty area, that eventually is going to be the message chat back and forth with the person. But this area that you see below where it says to message the person, that's actually where you're going to type your message. And just as you were typing a text message to someone, this is very similar. So you're going to type your message as seen here, and then you're going to click that little airplane button in the bottom right corner. Now, don't click the little down arrow because that's for extra options. You'll see when you click there, you can actually schedule your messages. So if you're thinking about someone that you need to message and it's late at night and you don't want to send it right now in case they miss it, you can schedule it to send in the morning. Or you can change this single one-on-one chat to multiple people, like a group chat or group text. So very similar to that. So instead, to send the message, you're going to click on that little paper airplane symbol where it does say enter to send. And just so you know, you can use the keyboard. The enter key on your keyboard will also send. After you send the message, it will appear inside the chat thread and you can go back and forth with your messages. If you want to enhance your text, you can use the toolbar along the bottom of the chat screen. For instance, if you click the capital T button, it opens up a formatting toolbar. And you can format your text before you send it. So if you wanted to, you could select the text and you could make it bold. You could select text, make it italics. You could select text and make it underlined. There's also strike through. Strike through is great for areas that you are indicating that you're changing. If I wanted to show someone that I was offering a discounted price, I could select the price that is no longer the one they have to pay, and then it puts a strike through right through it. Kind of a neat way. You can also highlight text and then click the capital A button, which is going to let you add color. There's also ways that you can format your text for lists. Here is a great tip. If you want to create text that is multiple lines without sending it into the chat thread, remember, if you press enter, you're going to send the message. But here's a great tip. It's a great hack. Hold down the shift key on your keyboard and then press enter, and you're creating lines inside your chat. So you can see here that I have indicated that I'm still in the chat message, but I'm down a few lines. Shift enter does that. If you wanted to add a link to your website, let's say, there is a tool inside the toolbar there. It looks like a little paperclip or a little chain link. And when you click there, you can put in text to display and then a link to where they should click. Once you paste in the link, make sure it's exactly, you don't want any typos in here, and make sure it's the actual URL that goes to where you want them to be clicking. When you click save, it changes your text into what we call hypertext, and it's text that is automatically linked to someplace on the internet. And so now when you press enter or click the airplane button, it sends that chat message into the thread. And you can see there, the hypertext link was to my Zoom Confidence video-based on-demand program. And that's a way that I can put that into the chat thread. And if you want more information on getting confident with Zoom, that is a great program to take as your next step. And we'll put that link for you in the description below. Some of the fun things that you can do inside Zoom chat are using some of the other buttons, like the emoji button. That's that little smiley face. When you click there, you get the entire database of emojis that you would be so comfortable with, just like on your phone, like this. And you can even search for other emojis that you want to use. So if you're very active with using emojis in your chat messages on your mobile device, this feature will make you feel right at home. The next fun feature is where you see GIF, G-I-F. And when you click there, yep, that's your GIF or GIF, goes to that well-known Giphy set of stock, quick little video clips with no sound. That's what they are. And this is a great way just to make someone, giggle. And there's a whole database of them in there. The next set of options in the Zoom chat toolbar across the bottom involve adding resources to your Zoom chat. You can add a file with that little piece of paper. So if you've got a PDF to put in, or a document, or even a PowerPoint presentation, you can grab it there. You can also take screenshots. Sometimes it's necessary to show someone something rather than typing it all out, and you can just take a screenshot of what you're looking at if that's what you're talking about. They just added that in. The next option is so you can add your voice. And this is great. A lot of people love sending voice notes inside chat threads. And so it's here for you as well. The next button I use quite a bit because I love to show people inside my tech collective how to do something. And sometimes we're not on a live Zoom for me to show them. And so I can create a video message, record it, send it, and then they have my voice, they have the instructions, and they know exactly what to do. The last few buttons inside your Zoom chat allow you to add some more resources, but more on an advanced level. So if you are at a coding level and you need to add some custom code, you can do that inside here. Or if you want to add one of your Zoom polls or even a Zoom clip, you can bring that in here too, as well as your whiteboards. It's quite amazing. And you can see by now, are you getting the feeling that this experience inside here is what gives Zoom that robust business communication platform? I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and comment down below and let us know any questions you have or comments, because we always love those. And subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications so that when other videos are posted, you'll be the first to know. And until next time, take care. Oh, hair is itching me. Okay. Gosh. You're going to have a lot of bloopers from this one. Forget where it was. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, and they changed it to more. Oh my gosh. Zoom. Oh my goodness. We'll put it to, I can't talk anymore. Okay. Creating a chat with, and we'll put that description for you. Wow. Blooper reel.